connecting. Oh, there we go. Oh my goodness. Hey there everybody, it's Bo from Beau'd Not Broken, and I am in this wonderful, it's not a set, it's the wonderful Toby and Missy Lee familia home here. Right next to me, I'm out here live today because I wanted to talk about and we wanted to expose and get the word out real quick because it's only like a week, well, one program's going, the other one's like a week away. But the Life's Worth Living Foundation, if you guys have seen some of the stuff that I've posted before, and I've been out to talk to Toby and Missy, and this is their nice new little foundation kind of backdrop, and they deal with suicide prevention, education, and this organization is this is the organization that I know impacts so well, and I know they've done a lot of things to help with suicide prevention, and you know, I know there's a lot of things that are going on right now about suicide, but it really, these guys and this foundation are really, we were just talking about boots on the ground, they really are boots on the ground. And so I wanted to show this pretty little beautiful little backdrop here, and make sure everybody saw this. And so I'm going to turn this camera real quick, and we're going to talk about what we're going to talk about today. Let's, there we go. That works good. There's Missy. Haha. There's Toby. All right, and here's the big butt. Here we go. All right, so what's coming up on next Saturday, Friday and Saturday, right? Saturday, Sunday, Friday, Saturday.
So we've got the historic walk to Wendover.
Okay.
The kickoff for that portion of it is at 6 a.m. on Friday.
Okay.
At Tooele City offices at 90 North Main.
Tooele City offices, Friday.
Friday, 6 a.m.
6 a.m. Okay.
And that will kick off the initial walk.
Right.
And
what can people do? Can they pledge walkers?
oh yeah, so,
we want people to come out and do that.
So,
that's going to be the walk to Wendover, right?
Right.
Okay.
Right.
And if anybody out there wants anybody physically fit or close to physically fit or not, we'll even push if we have to. But it's trying to raise money.
Exactly.
For
education, awareness, and prevention specifically.
Okay.
And we use that money throughout the year to go around and provide all of those services throughout the state,
right,
and bordering states.
So you and you guys have we'll talk about how many people you've affected, over the last several years. You want to talk a little bit about the walk in place? No, is that what it's called?
Walk where you are.
The walk where you are.
Yeah.
That's horrible. The walk where you are. Tell everybody a little bit about that, because that's an ongoing thing that can happen
wherever you're at.
Okay.
Until the end of April.
Yeah, from now to the end of April.
Okay.
If you go to Facebook's Life's Worth Living Foundation, and you register, basically, if you can't make it, because Wendover's, and Tooele kind of way out there, not really, but
right.
You register and you walk with your family, your friend. You challenge somebody to walk, and wherever, whenever, and with whomever, and you take a picture and upload it to our Facebook page.
Very cool.
From
Very
now
cool.
through the end of the month.
So with the foundation, have you guys really kept track of how many people you've really affected over so many years? Literally,
From year to year,
right.
It has, the first year, we were just shocked by how many contacted us and reached out, and it expanded. And just year over year, it didn't just double, it quadrupled 10 times.
You guys don't just talk
thousands.
about it. You guys actually have classes.
Yes.
You have peer support. You have groups. You have, obviously, everybody's talking about the Safe Utah app and some of the other, the hotlines and all that. But you guys really work with people that are in crisis and people that are out of crisis. Some of those people come back to help you with what you're trying to do, right?
Exactly. So we help people that individuals and families that suicide, mental health issues prior, if they have tried to commit suicide. If an individual has committed suicide, we assist the family with counseling and things like that, in resources after the fact. And we do provide educational services. We pay for those. And we will go into the communities, we will go into the classrooms, and we will provide QPR, Safe Talk, Talking Saves Lives. And we provide that to police services, to county services, EMT services, even local hospital.
I don't know, just coming from me, I don't know of another organization locally here that really is kind of in the culture that really helps out people more than just an app or a phone number or a, whatever it might be. And so that's one of the reasons why I'm out here, and one of the reasons why we always want to help this foundation out. And Toby and Missy and Jon's
Jon
not here with us.
Gossett, no.
Jon Gossett, I should have tagged him. I will. And all the good work that
Ted,
everybody does.
Barb.
So this is like a big fundraiser. So you're fundraising for this, and then later on you have a golf tournament later on as well.
Yeah.
But we wanted to highlight this. So anybody that wants to get a hold of you guys, they can get a hold on the Facebook page.
We have a website, Life's Worth Living.
Right, I put that up on there too as well.
Mm-hmm.
Any
Twitter, YouTube, LinkedIn, we have all of that.
okay.
We have a sweet girl that always posts something positive.
Every single
Amelia
day.
Gossett, she posts these amazing inspirational things, which I like to get even just to remind me, oh yeah.
They are good. They're on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. And I believe I put the Facebook link up on there as well, Life's Worth Living. And yeah, every day there's some kind of
And they
positive,
They don't
positive,
repeat. They've never repeated.
right,
Yeah, so-
positive type of thing. So, reason we're here is next weekend, big, 2 days, Friday and
2 days.
Saturday, the Walk to Wendover, but then an ongoing fundraiser as well. I challenge anybody. I hope maybe if we can get 10 people off this video to come down, on Friday, or do the videos and do their own thing if they have time.
There is a
to do that.
Mid-Valley Walkathon that they can register for. It's a 7-mile walk. It's on Saturday at 11.
Okay.
And that's another thing they can register for.
Okay.
And that actually happens in the county, or in the city of
Tooele.
Tooele.
Okay.
So
And there's a map and everything on there, on our Facebook page. The other thing is we created an endowment fund. That's a perpetual thing. And so the principal is never touched, and it's just the interest that's gained from that goes towards these programs.
well, we also do scholarships. So the money that we get, we really want to help the families.
Mhm.
We understand that it's a spur of the moment thing when it happens, and life is
Devastating.
chaotic,
Right.
and not everyone's prepared for that money wise. And so we like to be able to,
Sure.
help
help.
with that. Yeah. so-
As I've said, there's no other organization that I know. I need to get out here more often and have you guys on, because, there's nothing more important than people that are actually making a difference. And you guys, the organization, you guys have made quite the difference. And I will say, she was in a horrible accident 2 weeks ago, and she's upright right now, and I know she's hurting. And Toby's health has gotten, I don't, if you remember back probably a year or two ago,
Yeah.
Toby was on, and Toby's, struggled with some physical things, but man, he's looking like he's ready to take me
I'm
on
ready to walk
with push-ups.
Yeah.
He's ready to walk instead of ride.
That's
Anyway, thanks for your time. We want to make
Thank
these
you.
as quickly as we can, but I want to make sure that we do this. Let's do it every month. Let's have you guys, at least one of you or both of you, and Jon or whatever, once a month, because I forget that what an impact you guys have, and what a shining kind of light you guys are for people that You know, I like all those other things. I like the phone numbers, but like we were telling before we came on live, it really has to do with you out there. If you take, we always talk about reaching out. Well, this is the ultimate in reaching out and putting kind of where your mouth is and your actions. If you reach out, if you're in a good place, that's great. And so use that enthusiasm to reach out to somebody and tell them your story about how you've gone through some issues that they might identify with. And if you are in crisis right now, you know, this is a great organization to call. It's a great organization to be a part of, but also reach out to somebody that you might trust or you might feel comfortable with. That's the whole thing is life is worth living. And I'm not trying to be goofy, but life is worth living. And these folks are a great example of what that is. So
Well,
I'll leave the last word to you guys.
Well, can I say something really quick?
Absolutely.
I just want to say how awesome you are, and every day going out for our veterans and doing push-ups and doing your lift out of darkness, and we love that.
Absolutely.
He started that with a bang, and he's made a huge difference. And I
thanks.
love watching your channel to see you get your kids involved, you get your buddies involved, and he is number one for me to really stepping out there and making a difference. So for us, you, especially for me, have made a big difference.
Oh, thank you.
And we
Thank
love that
Thank you.
you will take on a challenge and do whatever. And he is the guy that will make things happen, and we're just grateful for you.
Thank you. We must.
Yeah.
And it takes more than one person. Thank you for those thoughts. I'm hard with taking credit for anything because, you know, it really is all about, you know, reaching out and touching people. So Life's Worth Living Foundation, the walk to Wendover.
We don't just talk the talk, we walk
walk
the
the-
walk.
There you go.
There you go.
There you go. Thanks, you guys.
Thanks, Bo. See you guys.
See ya.
Hopefully Friday, Saturday.